Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the Game War in the Pacific Admits Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Xargun. He's an allied player and for me it's Empire of Japan. This is scenario 1 on game version 26B or standard stock, no modifications. We arrive at the 20th June 42 and maybe today my 3 hunter forces will find something to sink and see some action. Or not. Who knows? Oh, Xargun is surprising me. Could be. Maybe. But most of time we have no action. So, no Navy clash. But my Air Force is trying to get rid a little of this enemy submarines. So, sweeping the skies over the Chinese units I won't bomb. Inflicting some casualties on the ground. I also have here some emergency air support. What is possible, I can try. No allied airstrike. I really don't know where all of these 1000 allied bombers are now, if they are training pilots non-stop. First I attack here these 2 Chinese leftover forces, B and C company. And they are both broken, destroyed now. I guess this was to get rid of this already heavily broken units. Let them reform in 1 month. So bombardments here. And there was this also heavily defeated, trashed defender without supplies. This is now my Mongolian or my cavalry scouting party gets trapped, and you can already see that I have, similar to the Chinese now, no supplies, and this will really make it nearly impossible to hold the line in the long run. And my tanks are not fast enough to reach to break the siege, and my air force is also too far away to have a big impact. Anyway, I would still say it was a good turn. To losing these 2 cavalry units somewhere in the desert of China is a sideshow, nothing more. Overall, we had a very light losses. 1 Catalina, ops loss for the allies. There was no sinking sound, so no ships going down. In China, my regiment is attacking here. Yeah, but because it's triple defense, it's not hard. It's hard to get rid of these units, but yeah, sooner or later. I was able to defeat these 2 units. Now I will start my operation to bring in tanks and try to close here the supply line, the border, because up to now the Hex is completely controlled by the Allies. So I move in and out with my tanks close here the supply, and maybe I can repeat this here on the west side. We will see. It's impossible to completely close this Hex, but that would be my... It would be nice to do this. But the main goal is still to take Chengdu and yeah, reduce here the supply production by a big amount for the Chinese. At Hami, the cavalry units are left to die more or less. They're disrupted, fatigue, they don't have the equipment. Next time. I can reform them, rebuild them. 1 month later, everything is fine. Similar to the Chinese, it doesn't matter. My heavy hunter group is now here at far away from the, or out of range for Navy search, so I can now go in intercepting point for Bombay, and if there's maybe nothing, I can also help my cruisers here at Karachi. The Karachi group have only the handicapped. I have here really only float fighters, so I have something to protect me against enemy P or Catalinas or whatever is scouting here for me, but at the same time I also cannot detect really what is far away. So maybe this Hex and the next to it I can have some kind of detection, but not more. This in New Zealand is all fine. I'm walking in the highway and then go to Christchurch and then finish the operation. And here at where's the box? Oh, here more souls. So my task force here again was not able to move because there was I think 1 cruiser red. If you check the last video, 1 cruiser was red, so that one requested fuel again, and this stopped the whole task force to move again. So if you have task forces, you really must make sure that there's no ship with red endurance in your task force, or you have to act, because the game will act strangely sometimes. Like last turn it filled up 2 cruisers, but the 3rd one not, so I'll waste again a whole turn to get fuel transferred from one ship to the next one. It is often working well, but not always, so you better try to handle it by yourself if possible. So now I lost 2 days in this Hex and another day because I only make 3 hexes out of 8. So I lost 10 to 12 hexes movement. I could be already 2 days earlier yet, but I hope now, because now everything is green, so there's now no issue mode to not cruise. So I hope next turn I can be here and then be in range to intercept anything incoming, outgoing out of Melbourne. Good, anything else? Not really. Tahiti task force is still here. Looking, waiting, nothing happens. No detection, nowhere, anything else. Then, see you next time. Take care, bye bye.